Growth hacking is defined as a low-cost alternative to traditional marketing, and this stunt was a perfect example of it. You might have heard of the small matter of the Champions League final between Tottenham and Liverpool last Saturday. But world-class football wasn't the highlight of the evening in the Spanish capital. Halfway through the game, a streaker in the form of Russian supermodel Kinsey Wolanski ran onto the pitch promoting Vitaly Uncensored on her top, which is an adult prank website that belongs to her boyfriend. The platform was created around last year by popular YouTube prankster Vitaly Zdorovetskiy in order to showcase uncensored, adult-style pranks that otherwise be flagged on platforms like YouTube or Vimeo. So you might be thinking, great, but why do we care? Well, it's been estimated that Wolanski's stunt was worth over $3 million in advertising dollars. That's if they had done things properly and gone through official channels, of course. Factors that are taken into this rough estimate are things like the time that the game was played at, the size of the audience in the stadium and the broadcasts online, and how many countries were watching the event at the same time. And now you can see why this would have cost an absolute fortune if they'd gone through appropriate channels to advertise this. It's been reported that the stunt has increased the number of subscribers by 117,000 pretty much overnight. Because as previously indicated by Vitaly in previous interviews, we can estimate roughly how much return on investment the site would have gotten from that kind of advertising. But of course, there is no investment. Apart from a short one-night-long visit to a local jail cell, a lifetime ban from all sporting events around the world, and what we can only assume will be between a £1,000 and £5,000 fine for actually streaking in the first place, this was all pretty much for free. Now this might be an extreme example, and we're not encouraging you to get your company logo printed on a Vistaprint t-shirt and do a lap around the stadium when England are playing in the semi-finals of the Nations League. But we can encourage you to innovate, bootstrap, growth hack. This is nothing new. Startups have been using ways that are unconventional and unofficial for advertising for years. The most popular I can think of is Hotmail back in the day. At the beginning they didn't have millions of dollars a month to spend on marketing. Of course, being owned by Microsoft helps. So that meant they had to innovate and growth hack. What they did is added a non-removable signature to the bottom of every email that was sent from Hotmail. It simply read, "PS, I love you. You can get your free email here." That led to a growth of 12 million users within 18 months, all for free. Imagine how much they would have to pay in banner ads and retargeting to reach that sort of amount. Of course, timing was right too for them, because this all happened at the big boom of email communications at the time. There are tons of examples where growth hacking proved to be very, very lucrative, and this is just another one of those. Albeit slightly illegal, as it involves trespassing and very nearly public indecency. But the bottom line is, the Vitaly Uncensored website crashed within 12 hours after that stunt, simply because the servers overloaded from the new users they got. Growth hacking is defined as a low-cost alternative to traditional marketing, and this stunt was a perfect example of it.